All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the first day I've been out and fished for myself in almost 2 weeks. It's been a hot minute, and I'm mixing it up a little bit. When I take people out, we throw set rigs, but today I have packed one rod with me. All I'm doing, I'm throwing artificial. No set rigs, just artificial today. And primary target number one is flounder. Don't do a whole lot of summer flounder fishing. Probably something I should do a little bit more. I've just never had a ton of luck out here doing it. But that's what we're going after today. We want flounder. We'll take trout. We'll take redfish. And you know what? If the ladyfish are fired up, we'll take ladyfish today. But thanks for checking this out. Let's see what happens. All right, the surf is a little choppier. Got a lot more wind than I expected today. But we'll deal with it. I mean, I'm not throwing far today by any means. I'm targeting really close structure, literally right up against the beach. So hopefully we'll find a flounder, maybe a trout, but only time will tell. And I do not have my pliers with me today. So I'm gonna be all right if I avoid some toothy critters. I mean, yeah, flounder do have teeth, so I'm gonna have to be careful with them, but as long as they don't swallow, I can get this jig out of its mouth, this jig head. All right, hooked up. All right. Wasn't quite sure what I had there. Oh man, I might have a ray. Oh, dang it. And I do have my drag set pretty loose. Oh, okay, there we go. Now we're moving a little bit. But hey, we're hooked up already. So we've already got a little bit of pool today, which is always fun. Still have not seen it yet. There we go, now I see him. It is 100% a ray, like I thought it would be. Let's see if we can't get him pulled up here with the wave. Get him unhooked. Come on, get sideways and come up. There we go. Hold on, hold on. Get up here. Stay just like you are. Get that hook out of you. There we go. One more wave to pull him out. Pull him out. Perfect. Oh. All right, he's out of here. That is the way to get rid of a ray. Good deal. So that's a nice little pull to start the morning, get the blood pumping a little bit. Obviously not target species, but as long as you get them in, get them released, it's not the worst thing you can catch out here. And I'm pretty good at catching rays when I'm doing this. I haven't really attempted to even try to catch flounder since last fall, and I was pretty good at hooking flounder, or I mean hooking into the rays. In fact, one day I think I hooked into like 5 of them. Never did get hooked up on a flounder, just ray after ray. And I am using a new braid today. I mean, if you're here in the Panhandle and the Alabama Gulf Coast, you've heard of True Braid. It's kind of getting a little bit of steam built behind it here. And you can see I got the white here. It's in 20 pound. It's an 8 strand. Pretty smooth. First time I've been using it, so we'll put it through the ringer a little bit here and see how she performs. Now we're gonna skip all this section of beach here. You can see this is all super shallow. So we're gonna move down here a good way so we get to the next cut and see if there's some fish in it. I wish I had a little bit heavier jig head on here. And I'll show you what I'm using here in a moment. We'll let the sun pop up a little more so it's easier to see. There's a little bitty flounder, just followed that in. Little bitty guy, I'm talking 8 to 10 inches, so that's good. I'll take an 10 inch flounder right now. I don't care, I'm not keeping fish today. I don't care what I get hooked up on. But I could actually see him come up that little hole. I know there's no way you can see it on the GoPro. I mean, it's still pretty dark this morning, but I would love for him to do that again and just come all the way up. Not gonna follow it up that time. That's a good sign. We might get us a flounder today. We've got some pretty good structure going on. I like when we get some good structure out here. Just makes fishing easier. When you got something to see and target, it just makes the fishing easier. And it's not always easy. You can have perfect structure and you can still struggle. I mean, I struggle all the time, but I do get lucky. And I will take luck over skill any day. And we got us another hole. And they're not really holes when I'm calling these holes. They're more of a pocket in these cuts where the sandbar kind of goes out over a little bit. Then you got this little pocket here. So hole is not really the correct term for it. Just a nice little pocket for a flounder to hang out in. A little flounder pocket. That's what we'll call them. Good old flounder pocket. All right, we'll do a little gear rundown real quick. I got a Pin Battle 2 4000 size reel on here. I got the Daiwa Air Coastal 7'6" medium fast action rod. Then, like I said earlier, we got us some True Braid on here, 20 pounds. Then we've got us a 20-pound mono leader on here. And then we got a 3/8 ounce jig head and a white curly tail grub made by Zoom. That is what we're using today. And right here is a great spot to really point out a ton of structure. You can see right here, we've got this little deep pocket right here, right up against the beach. Then right here, you can see it's super shallow. I mean, the sand is right there. And then right here again, we drop off again. We got this pocket over here, that little flounder pocket. Oh, are you? Ah, we had our flounder hit there. Dang it. Let's get you back out there. Maybe I didn't spook you bad. I kind of jumped the gun there, Hare. I should have paused a second or two longer. I got excited. Oh, that's not a bad flounder. He's not a big guy by any means. I can actually see him. I mean, that guy was 10, 12 inches. I just wish you could see what I'm seeing too. And I know you can't see into the water at all, and I hate that. It'd be so cool if I could have like a camera on my rod tip, because those flounder, when I'm seeing the flounder, they're at the edge of the water, guys. They're coming right up to the sand. That's why I'm able to see these flounder, and it's really cool. So, I mean, you just see this little flat camouflage fish come right in behind your lure there. We're gonna get up here where this point kind of comes back out up there, but we need to fish closer to this because there's one of those little pockets. There we go. Hooked up. What do we have? We did it. Target species. Awesome. That's what I'm talking about. Heck yeah. All right, guys, there we go. He's a little guy. He's definitely not a keeper size, but we got the target species. This is what we were after. I'm excited. Like, I have walked a long way today. Super pumped to get him because I've missed a couple. I've been this close this morning, but now we got him. I'm feeling good. We're getting this guy back. Let's see if we can catch another one. Boom. All right, buddy. Thank you so much. I have enjoyed catching you. Head on back and grow for me, and I'll catch you again. All right, guys, that was it. I didn't get any more hits after that flounder today, so, but hey, target species. What more could I ask for? That was a success today. And before I wrap this up, I do want to touch base on the True Braid one more time. And like I said, this was the first time I'd used the True Braid, so it was its first impressions today. One thing I immediately noticed, it's just a hair thicker than most other 8-strand braids, which was kind of surprising. Usually the 8 strands are just a hair thinner. This seemed just to be a smidge thicker, not huge, but it definitely was a little thicker. And as I used it, like I said, when I first ran my finger down it, right when I spooled it up, it was super smooth. As I used it, it didn't get rough. Like, it was still smooth, but I could almost feel the inner core strands when I ran my finger down it. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. If you know, comment down below and let everybody know. But I'm going to use it for a little while here. I don't have it on any of my set rig rods. It's just on a couple of my casting setups. But I'm not going to give up on it. I'm going to use it for a little while, see how I like it, and maybe I'll switch over to it, but only time will tell. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. So until next time, I'll see you later.